Hello and welcome to this short practice for relieving stiff shoulders. You know, our shoulders and our upper back carry so much, don't they? Stress, tension, the weight of everything we've been holding on to. And when we don't release that, we end up with that tight, hunched up feeling that just won't shift, that can lead into a sore neck and even headaches. So this gentle practice will help you to soften and release that tension, opening up your shoulders and letting go of what you've been carrying on these shoulders. This is perfect for beginners or anyone who needs a reset. So all you need to do is follow along and remember to breathe. So before we begin, I invite you to stand with your feet roughly shoulder width apart. Soften your knees. Take a moment to observe how your shoulders are feeling right now. Notice, are these shoulders up by your ears like earrings? Are they creeping up or are they relaxed and down? Just be aware how they feel. And then we'll return to that awareness towards the end. So before we start, I invite you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And a nice long sigh out. We're going to do that again, and as you sigh out, see if you can consciously drop your shoulders a little more. So a nice breath in, breathe out. One more, inhale. Let's move on to some movement and exercise with the breath. So placing your hands onto your hips, take a breath in through your nose, soft breath in. As you breathe out, gently look down. Breathe in, gently look up. Breathe out, gentle tilt to the side. Breathe in, back to center. Breathe out, gentle tilt to the other side. Be aware how your shoulders and neck are feeling. Breathe into the center. Breathe out, softly look down. Breathe into the center. Breathe out, little tilt. And we want this tilt to just be the weight of your head. You're not forcing the neck or head, just allowing it to yield into the position. Breathe into the center. Breathe out, little tilt to the other side. Breathe into center. Breathe out, gently look down. Breathe into center. Breathe out, relax your hands down by your side. Good, noticing how that's already starting to feel. Now we're going to clasp our hands together and we're going to start to rotate the wrists. So allow your wrists to rotate, and as you do, we're going to walk on the spot. So a little marching as we loosen any tension we have in our wrists and our hands. Whatever's happening at the extremities affects up the chain of the body. So we want to keep these fingers and hands nice and relaxed. And now we're going to keep marching as we rotate the hands in the other direction. Did you notice that little pause in your brain? That little bit of brain gymnastics today? Little flip. Then we're going to flatten our feet. Feet are back to roughly shoulder width or hip width, whichever's more comfortable for you. Keep your hands nice and still and slowly start to rotate one elbow up to the ceiling, roll it back and down. Other elbow up to the ceiling, back and down. So we're allowing the elbow to slowly lift, rotate back and down. So this is helping to loosen around the shoulder joint. And we want to be nice and gentle. So move with the breath. We inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Now allow your hips to join in. Moving in time with your breath. Inhale up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. This is called unwinding from the center. So releasing any tension we're holding in the back and the shoulders. Taking your time to loosen those shoulders. Then we're going to go forwards. And as we go forwards, I invite you to notice the back ribs. You can feel a little lift and a stretch in those little intercostal muscles, the muscles between the ribs. So this is a typical Qigong movement in that there's not just one benefit. It's also supporting the rib cage, the spine and the shoulders. Last one. Good. Coming back to center. Relax your hands down. Just notice how you feel in that moment. Wonderful. No hurry on your shoulders, just being gentle. Again, we're going to go back to soften our knees. Bring your hands together in prayer at the front of your body. And here we're just going to pause for a second. And then we're going to keep our hips and our knees forwards and our head forwards. Everything is forwards except our arms. So see if you can bring your elbows up a little, but without adding any strain to the wrist and the hand. So if that feels like there's strain, then just drop the elbows a little bit. Shoulders are low. Not up here, they're nice and low. Then we're going to do a gentle turn to one side. Come back to the center and a gentle turn. Now I invite you to check your knees and your bottom. Your knees still soft, your bottom slightly tucked under. This protects your small of your back. And as you turn, I want you to stop as soon as you feel the beginning of that stretch on the opposite shoulder blade. So you stop at that point, you've gone far enough, then you come back. You turn, you stop when you feel that little stretch, you don't go any further, and you come back. We inhale here, we exhale. Inhale. Exhale, staying looking forwards. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This is wonderful for releasing tension in the upper back, between the shoulder blades and the shoulder joints. Moving gently from side to side in time with your lovely breath. Now for you today, perhaps this movement is here. Perhaps it's really tiny. That's absolutely okay. You want to only move within your comfort zone. And little by little over time, you will notice you start to move a bit further, but little by little is the key. And always in time with your breath. We want to be slow when we're moving the spine like this. We are moving the shoulders with the spine, so we want to be gentle and slow. Last one. Back to the center. Relax the hands down, give the arms a nice little shake. And then we're just going to go back to the shoulders and give them a little roll. And I invite you to be conscious how you do this. So when you roll, see if you can keep this as soft as you possibly can. Rolling up, back and down. Nice and soft, just a couple nice and slow. If it feels tight anywhere, then it's a sign you're holding tension. So see if you can keep this gentle, gentle. Then we roll them forwards. Rolling, gentle, really soft. One more. Then go back to that little shake of the arms. So now we shake the arms. We allow the arms to be quite free. Just a little shaking of the upper body to release any tension we're holding in the shoulders. Now when we hold tension in the shoulders, it often is held in the neck as well. So let's just drop our chin down a little to release the neck a little bit, relaxing the cervical spine. And allow your jaw to drop. Let your jaw drop and shake those arms. Your knees will join in as well. So we're just shaking off any tension. Be quite free with how your arms want to move. Let that tension just fall away from your fingers, down from your shoulders, out through your fingers. Breathe in, do a nice big sigh as you breathe out. 2 more. And then start to slow that down. And as you do, come to stillness. Stand up straighter, keep the softness, little softness in your knees. Notice how you feel. Now we're going to do a little movement to help to relax the shoulders a little bit more. So we're going to stand with our legs a little bit wider. I'm going to do your mirror image. So take now your right hand onto your hip, your left hand out at the side, palm up I'm a little teapot, short and stout. That's what this always reminds me of. Shift your weight over now to where your elbow is on your hip. So shifting across to your right, take your hand with you. Then point your fingers down and away from you to the other side. Shift your weight now across to your left, palm is up. Go back to your right, take your hand. Hand goes overhead, back to the beginning. Shift your weight. Out to the side, in front of your head, over your head, back to the beginning. Shifting your weight is what's key here. Shifting like a rocking motion from side to side. The other thing that's key is keeping your palm uppermost. This is either known as spinning teacups or spinning mandarins. If you're holding a mandarin orange in your hand and you don't want to spill your tea or drop it. Now, if you are finding that your shoulder is becoming fatigued, I invite you to start with your elbow closer to your body. So the movement is much smaller. You're still shifting your weight in your legs, but the movement is smaller. So the strength is in your legs, but the arm wants to be flowing. Changing sides. Allow this arm to drop, give it a little shake. Release any tension you might have inadvertently built up during that movement. Sometimes we can add too much tension. So place that hand on the hip. Other hand now goes out to the side, palm up. Shift your weight over, take the hand with you. Point fingers away, take your weight across. Fingers in front of your body with your weight. Overhead, back to the beginning. Drop your shoulder. Shift your weight. And shift your weight. Keeping that palm uppermost. Beautiful movement for releasing tension and pressure in the shoulders, mobilizing the shoulder joint, and also nourishing the rotator cuff. Also, the whole body is moving here. So it is a full body rotation. Your feet through to your fingers are working. But we're doing this slow and flowing. Letting your breath be natural throughout. Last one. And relax down. Bring your feet closer together. And as you do, little roll again of your shoulders and forwards. Take a breath here. Bow your head down. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, little tilt to the side. Breathe in, back to center. Breathe out, little tilt. Breathe in, back to center. Relax here, notice for a moment how you feel. And as you notice, I invite you to step your feet slightly closer together. Place your left hand under your abdomen, and your right hand is going to float out to the sides and come down the center line of your body. We change hands. Opposite hand goes under the abdomen, other hand floats out, down the center of the body. Change hands. We go with the breath. We inhale. We exhale. We inhale and exhale. This is centering, balancing your left and your right, bringing balance and harmony into the whole body and mind. Last one. When your hand comes down, rest both hands on top of your abdomen. Relax those shoulders, soften your knees. Just check in with your eyes closed. Check in with how your shoulders are feeling now. But check in with how your whole body is feeling. After that lovely practice that, while yes, focused on your shoulders, is benefiting the whole body. And just as importantly, notice how you feel now mentally and emotionally. Lovely. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, relax your hands down by your sides. Notice how you feel as the day goes on. Notice how those shoulders are feeling. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I would love it if you would give me a little thumbs up in the little thumbs up section below this video, and please do add any comments to the video. I'd love to know your experience, and I look at every single comment, so I would love it if you would add your comment. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click on the little bell so that you never miss out on any new video of mine being released. Those little thumbs up as well help other people find my channel. So in the meantime, take care of you today, lovely. Be kind and compassionate to you, because you matter. Breathe and believe. Bye bye.